Welcome back to the floss. You know how important it is to us to change the fascia in the backs of our legs where it can get really thick and dense and hard. So I'm going to show you how to work the three main hamstrings, the outer aspect, the inner aspect, and the central aspect of the hamstring. So grab your blocks. If you don't have any blocks, grab a chair so you can put one hand there to stabilize yourself. And I'm going to pop my blocks on either side of my front leg. I'm going to go left leg first. Bring your blocks under your shoulders so you feel comfortable. You're in a lunge, but not too long. Here's my length here for me. Always adjust to make it work for you. Pull your heel back to activate your hamstring. Let's start on the central line. My legs are in 2 lanes, so I'm not on a tight rope. Keep pulling your heel back. That's the activation, that's the resistance part as you sit yourself back. Relax as you come forward, and then re-engage, kick your heel back, keep kicking your heel back. Getting after the central hamstring is going to alleviate stuff going on in our knee potentially and in our lower back. So as you work this line, see if you can sense the very center of the back of the leg. In Chinese medicine, this is one aspect of the bladder channel. Keep pulling your heel back the whole time as you sit yourself back. Good, it's that resistance quality, that engagement of the tissue that's going to create the change on the elongation phase. So the elongation plus the engagement is your magic sauce to change the tissue. Good, let's try the lateral hamstring or the outer hamstring. This is where we can get the densest and the thickest. I'm going to walk my foot out just a 1/2 inch, and then I'm going to turn my foot out on a half ballerina foot, a first position-ish. Same idea, pull your heel back, keep pulling your heel back as you sit yourself back, and see if the quality of the sensation has changed. You might have denser tissue out here, you might have more elastic tissue out here. Remember, fascia is either plastic or elastic. Of course, there's some in between, but we want to move the tissue towards its more elastic state. And we think flossing can help us do that. Keep pulling your heel back as you sit yourself back. And let's try 2 more along this rim of the outer leg. Feels good. It's very relieving. I hope it is for you too. It's also great for our glutes and our low back. It's going to start smoothing that tissue out and cleaning up the area. Cool. Let's switch it up and come to the medial hamstring. So you're going to walk your leg out to the side. So my left leg is going left. And you might want to use your blocks, or you might want to bring your hands to the ground here. Same thing, pull your heel back. Keep pulling your heel back as you sit yourself back, and see if you can connect to this inner line of the hamstring. In Chinese medicine, this is where our spleen pancreas channel, we're getting close to that here, running along the medial hamstring and into adductor magnus. I am using my arm bone and my leg bone together to create leverage. So my upper arm is meeting my inner leg. That's going to help me connect deeper. This is also relief for the pelvic floor, as well as great for working all the way down into the arch. So this tissue in the inner hamstring can sometimes yank on our arch in an uncomfortable way, causing plantar fasciitis. So you might want to play with this hamstring to work out any of those issues. See if it helps. Let's go for 2 more times and see if you can connect up into the hip joint. We're also relieving the hip joint as we decompress this hamstring. Fabulous. Great. Make sure you do both sides, of course. You can replay this video again, or just take that with you as homework, doing the inner hamstring, the middle hamstring, and the outer hamstring. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube